And so what we began to see were visions of Mary appearing in the sky, apparitions they called them, hundreds and thousands of them up to this point in time. They began even during the life of Mary and on through the Middle Ages up until modern day. Now, not all of them have been deemed credible or legitimate, and the Catholic Church itself has identified 10 of these that were considered to be true visitations and appearances of Mary. 3 are very well known, of the most known, and we've talked about them here before in services. One is the Lady of Lourdes in France. The other is Our Lady Guadalupe, which many of you are familiar. We even have her over near our altar where we honor her. And our own co-founder, Flowery Newhouse, in visiting her shrine, was very moved and stirred by the energy that came from this site. And then we have Lady of Fatima in Portugal. And these shrines were originally, well, the visitation was actually experienced and initially witnessed by children and humble shepherds. An indigenous North American peasant for Lady Guadalupe. From the humblest beginnings, they were given this opening from Mary coming to them to then take back to the world. Not always believed at first, obviously, but then more and more people experienced it. Up to Lady Fatima, I believe there were 70,000 that were there to witness that. And now millions upon millions of people visit these, they make pilgrimages to these sites to honor her. And shrines and churches were built in her honor, which is what she requested of those who witnessed these visitations. So what's interesting about this is to ask ourselves not so much what this reveals to us, but why. Why are so many of these appearances occurring? Why is Mother Mary, why is she coming back and appearing out of nowhere to us in the real world on this earth? And so we have to go to, is there some kind of collective unconscious working in our psyche that is bringing a very archetypal energy into all of us that elevates us beyond just who Mary was during her life, but who she now is in our hearts, in our minds, in our consciousness, coming up into our consciousness to become manifest. So as Carl Jung says in his Psychology, he made the comment that he felt the Annunciation of Mary, which didn't take place until 1950 when the Catholic Church, well, actually, when they declared it true, dogma, something that we were going to now bring into our religion. And he thought that was so telling because that, in his mind, legitimized Mother Mary's elevation from a mere mortal up into the divine feminine along with Father God. So now we have a Mother, Father God.